Hey, it's April, and this is the video where I eat it on the raft. Like, I eat the water. We all fell out of the boat. But here we are before we fell out of the boat. We're stuck under this little sprinkler thing, and that our guide kept thinking that we wanted to be under, but it was freezing cold, and I paid to go on a raft, not to play in a sprinkler, so I was kind of annoyed with that. But anyway, we're rafting and getting ready to meet our doom. My friends are with me. There's Justin beside me, and Andrea and Mark, and Carrie and Andrew. And we all fell out of the boat. We're just paddling, trying to get in sync. Apparently, we all kind of had our own ideas on how to paddle. Oh, got splashed a little bit right there. Some of us would paddle, some of us would stare into space. There's our guide back there. I'm pretty sure he was high. I was kind of annoyed by him. Especially since when we fell out, he was the only one who didn't. Here we are, we're moving closer to it. Once you see this bridge, you know that's the point when it becomes like the apocalypse. So we're moving pretty good speed. Then we hit these rapids. Oh, there we go, splash! Oh, hitting stuff. Nobody's really paddling. There's a kayaker. We got turned around backwards. I think that was part of the problem. And so hitting it, whenever he's like, oh, somebody's like, get down, get down. And then, up, here we go, bam, hit the water. Let's stop and rewind that. Alright, now let's watch it in slow motion. All you see is the water. There you go, bam. Apparently, I hit my head or something, because it just knocked my camera like right into my helmet. So at this point you really can't see anything. All you can do is hear me gasping for breath and wondering what just happened and realizing that my sunglasses were gone. They're my prescription glasses, so I'm having a harder time seeing at this point. I realized that I'm missing a shoe. Checking right there to make sure that the camera's still in my head. And at this point, my shorts are trying to fall off as well. I really should have tightened the drawstrings to those, but I didn't because I did not expect to fall out of a boat. I've been rafting several times on Class 4 rapids and have never fallen out. For some reason, this time I did. We all did. So, here we are, kind of gasping, figuring out how to get back into the raft, because we all fell out in the middle of these rapids. And, yeah, so part of it, you're like, oh, let me not get hit by rocks. How do I get back to the boat? I grabbed onto the back of the boat. Here they are trying to get me back up. And, you know, I'm about the size, I'm larger than a 1950s man. So the average man in the 1950s, I'm bigger than him. And so my little stick of a raft guide had a hard time pulling me up. And this is also the point that my shorts tried to fall off, and I'm pretty sure everybody saw my butt. But we don't talk about it. They were probably blinded by the white. But we're back in the boat at this point, yeah. And we don't know where Andrew is because he got pulled into shore because he was so far out. Turns out the shoe that I thought I lost landed on Andrea, and so she threw that back in the boat. I found the shoe, and we're now like getting situated. I figure out the camera's on, I turn it off, and that's that. At this point, we've gotten everybody back in the boat, and we're about to go back down that same rapid again. I've included this to show you just how easy it was. So when you're not all turned around and farting around, this really wasn't a difficult rapid. Which baffles me as to why it was all like apocalypse now before. But anyway, see, look, we went through it like it was nothing. There we are, doing a little celebration because we didn't get thrown out and beat up by the rapids this time. But yeah, we made it out. All was good. Then we apparently went down some other more difficult stuff with relative ease. So, who knows? But we're back, we're safe, we're feeling good about ourselves. And that was our rafting experience.